Good morning, students. Today we'll see the next topic of chapter exponent, including laws of exponents. And the name of topic is laws of exponents. So we'll see the first law. The first law is called the product law. Here you can say, see, a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Here base are same, the base is a and the power is different. Here the power is m and the power is n. So product of these exponent is equal to, keep base as it is and do the addition of index, that is m plus n. So therefore a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. So this the first law, and this law is called the product law. Here you can see, when numbers are in the exponent form with the same base, to get their product, add their powers keeping the base same. For example, you can see a raised to 3 multiplied by a raised to 7. Base are same, indices are different, 3 and 7. So according to the first law, keep base as it is and do the addition of indices. So a raised to 3 plus 7, so which is equal to a raised to 10. Now you can see second sum, x square y cube multiply by x raised to 4 y square is equal to, here you can see x base are same, here the power is 2, here power is 4, and y cube y square base are same and the power is here 3 and here 2. So first you take the product of whose base are same, that is x. So x square multiplied by x raised to 4 multiply by y raised to cube multiply by y square. So base are same, so do the addition of indices, x raised to 2 plus 4 multiply by y raised to 3 plus 2, so which is equal to 2 plus 4 6, so x raised to 6 and 3 plus 2 5, so y raised to 6. Now we'll see the second law, that is called quotient law. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n if m is greater than n, and the second a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to 1 upon a raised to n minus m if m is less than n. You can see here the condition, m is greater than n. Here numerator a raised to m divided by a raised to n, here the power m is greater than this n. So when m is greater than n, so you can write it as a raised to m minus n. And the second one, here the m is less than n, so a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to 1 upon a raised to n minus m if m is less than n. So this law is called the quotient law. See, when a number in exponent form is divided by another number in exponent form, both the numbers having the same base, the smaller index is subtracted from the bigger index and the base is kept the same. You can see the example here, x raised to 5 divided by x raised to power 3. So here 5 is greater than 3, so x raised to 5 minus 3 means take this denominator to the numerator, so the power becomes negative, that is minus 3. So x raised to 5 minus 3, so which is equal to x square. Now second example you can see, 15a square divided by 5a raised to power 10, which is equal to 15a raised a square divided by 5a raised to the power 10. Here you can see the denominator. Here the power of a is 10, which is greater than to the power of a 2. So, or you can simplify 5 ones are 5 threes are. So 3 is in numerator, take a square to the down, so a raised to 10 minus 2, so which is equal to 3 divided by a raised to 8. Now the third law is the power law, very simple. A raised to m bracket raised to the power n, so you can, which is equal to a raised to m multiplied by n. Means when a number in the index form is raised to the another index, the base is raised to the product of these two indices. You can see the example, a raised to 3 in bracket whose power raised to 6, so we can write which is equal to a raised to 3 multiplied by 6, 6 3s are 18, so a raised to 18. Here another example you can see, x raised to power 6 raised to the power 3 upon 2, which is equal to x raised to the 6 multiplied by, according to this law, 3 upon 2, so 2 ones are 2 threes are 3 threes are 9, so x raised to the power 9. Now you can see the next topic, more about the indices. See first one, in bracket ab raised to the power m, we can write it is a raised to m into b raised to m. And the second, in bracket a divided by b, the bracket raised to the power m, so we will, which is equal to a raised to m divided by b raised to m. For example, you can see in bracket xy raised to the power 3, so which is equal to x raised to the power 3 y raised to the power 3. Here you can see 3x divided by 4y square in bracket raised to the power 4, so according to this law 3 raised to the power 4 x raised to the power 4 divided by 4 raised to the power 4 y square raised to the power 4. So 3 raised to the power 4 is 81, x raised to 4 divided by 4 raised to the 4 means 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64, 64 multiplied by 4 it is, which is 256, and 4 2s are 8, so y raised to 8. Now the second important point, any non-zero base raised to the power 0 is equal to unity, that is 1. Means remember that any term raised to the power 0 is always 1, and the condition is that a is not equal to 0. For example, 5 raised to the 0 is equal to 1. In bracket minus 3 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. In bracket x square divided by 2y raised to the power 0 is always 1. So remember, any non-zero base raised to the power 0 is always equal to 1. Now the third, negative index. If a is not equal to 0, then a raised to the power minus m we can write which is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. And if 1 upon a raised to the power minus m, you can write which is equal to a raised to m. Means see, a raised to minus m, when you are taking to the denominator, so it becomes, the index is become positive, so a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. And when 1 upon a raised to minus m, here the base is a and whose power is negative, so when you are taking to the numerator, so it becomes plus, so a 1 upon a raised to minus m is equal to a raised to m. Here you can see the example, a raised to minus 4. So according to this rule, we can write it is 1 upon a raised to 4, and the second one, according to this rule, 1 upon x raised to minus 7 is equal to, we can write x raised to 7. Here the denominator x raised to minus 7, which is the index is negative, so when you are taking to the numerator, so it becomes positive, so it is x raised to 7. So students, today we shall stop here, and in next lecture we'll see the exercise 5b. Thank you.